Hello, welcome to Cooking with Ruben. I am making cueritos de puerco en vinagre. Pork skins in vinegar. Like pickles and all that stuff. So enjoy the show. Now we put the pork skin into the pot. I like to do it like this so they unwind. This is how you buy it at the store. This is how you do it. Present tag. This pig had a prison tag. Leave them in for about 45 minutes. You want them to be. Grip like this and you pinch it till your nail goes through the other side. That's when you know they're ready. So I'm going to seal it up and let it cook for about an hour. You always got to check the lid because it'll boil up and spill and make a mess on your stove, so be very careful. We all do it like that. For now, like this. They've been boiling for about 25 minutes. Now I'm going to check them. No. See, they still look the same, so you give them a good mix. Bring the bottom stuff up and that's about it. Okay, shot. These are called tamales verdes. My cousin makes them. I'm going to make these on one of my shows. So this is the tamale. And I like to cut it up into pieces. Put a little chili on it. Here's the tamales, how they look. I'm going to chop those off with some salt. Bon appetit. This will be on my upcoming show. Amen. Now it's time to break down. They're almost ready. give it a crack like that so you don't have no spillage. And like I said, once they're ready is when I pinch through it and my nail goes through it, then they're ready. Okay, so I'm gonna check to see how they're doing, okay? We're gonna pull it up very high. I'm gonna pinch it and my nail went right through it. Turn it off. And now we're going to transfer them into a bucket full of cold water. Okay, so this is what we want right here. These are ready to go into some cold water, which is, I'm going to put some cold water in here. This is what we want them to look like. And then you pinch it like that. And if your nail goes through it, you're good. Now we're going to shock them with some cold water so they can stop cooking. Okay, I'm back. So this is cold water in here and I'm going to transfer it into the cold water. Here we go. Try to keep them together. Best thing to do is keep them in one piece. That's why you want to get them out right now, because if you leave them in the hot water, they just kind of fall apart. And that's not good. Okay, see you in the next step. So what I like to do is I leave them in the cold water overnight. Make sure they're all covered in water, and then tomorrow they'll rise. They'll get bigger and thicker. Then I'll show you the process tomorrow. So for tonight, that's it. See how easy that one to do? That's what we want. After I put in the cold water, now they start to. Tomorrow they'll be nice and fat, and we just clean them off, cut them into sizes, put them in the jars with carrot, onion, and herbs and spices. This is how they look the next day. Hello, and today I'm going to finish doing what I started on pork skins in vinegar. So here we go, okay? This is what we're looking like right now. We're going to start preparing them to put them in the jar. Okay, here we go. Get my sink nice and clean, and we're gonna grab one at a time. One at a time. What I like to do is just bring it over to the cutting board and turn it into smaller pieces, like this. So I'm gonna do this to the whole thing. Cut it into these square pieces like this. So this is going to take a while. I'll get back to you guys. Okay, here's the deal. When you buy this stuff from the store, it's not always guaranteed that it's going to be hairless. So sometimes you have to, this is a new razor. Sometimes you have to just shave the little whiskers that are on it off, so they're not on there when you're eating it. And you go through the whole piece like this and you just shave it off. Not all of them need shaving, so look out for that. Okay, our next step is to, we're going to clean all the fat off of it. Very easy at this point because it's going to peel right off. So after cutting it like this, I like to have a few knives around, see which one works best, and just hold it from here and you cut. Bring your knife like that and all the fat comes off of it. Okay, so we do that to every piece. And then we're going to rinse them off and prep them for the jar. Yeah. Sometimes you got to change different knives because it's going to work better with the other ones. Like right here. That. So this is pretty good right here. It's nice and clean. What happens is we're getting like just the slimy stuff that's left over on it. Keep this as clean as we can get it. After this we wash it, soak it in some water, then drain it, and then we prep it for the jar. So take your time, pick a knife that doesn't bite into the skin. Just go right above it. I'll just wipe your blade off. So I'll go ahead and get all these done and catch up to you. Wipe it off. And after that, we're going to cut it into small pieces. And then we'll put it on the sink in water. Welcome back. Here we go. So this is where I'm at. I cut them all from being those little sleeves they were into these little squares. And I'm going to rinse them in water. This is what we want to have, okay? This is going to be our finishing product. Wash off all the little fat that was on it. Okay, so what getting rid of all this fat does too is when it's in the vinegar, that vinegar stays clear for longer. So instead of getting all waxy and change its color, so that's about it. Now just let them rinse. And these are ready to get jarred. Now I'm going to go to the next step. Welcome back. So my next step is going to be prepare some carrot wheels and then some onion to put into the jar with all my herbs and spices. So stay tuned. About good. About the size you want. The onion as well, we cut it. We're going to make pieces like this. Throw it with the carrots. Separate it. Well, you get the idea. This is all going into the jar right now. Okay, so I'm going to add my vinegar to my jar. I like to put about 2-3 cups in each jar. About a quarter jar is my limit. About right there. The rest will be water. These are my herbs and spices. I have garlic, ground pepper, bay leaf, oregano, and salt. And the more you make, the merrier. But for each jar, I make like 5 or 6 jars all the time. So this is like for each one jar, I'll take this. So I put it in there. My vinegar's in there. My water's in there. I put a handful of carrot and a handful of onion, and to your liking. So now what I do is I add some more water. And then I fill it up with the pork skin like this. I like to Give it a stir like this so everything gets mixed into the pork skin. And we get as many as we can in there. And keep in mind that tomorrow or the next day, this jar will be like popping because they all grow really big. There you have it, pickled pork skins. At the beginning of the show I said pickled pork ribs, but no, pickled pork skins. And you probably say, what are you making this for? Well, you can eat this with tostadas, tacos dorados. I'll make that and show you how on my other shows. But for now, this is it. This is how you pickle pork skins, Cueritos, Mexican style, homemade. Thank you for joining me. This is Cooking with Ruben. I'll see you soon. Bye. This is the finished product. Also, this goes great with some cold beers. That's how this is served. Beans on a tostada, cabbage, pork skins. I can cut them off in pieces. Put them on top. Dash of lemon. That's all. That's one way you eat them. Bon appetit.